feel like I'm getting flashbacks. I'm like, am I losing my mind? Or have I seen this somewhere before? Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mimi. So today we're going to be moving on, it seems, into another era of Gfriend. So I was reading your comments. I always read your comments when you guys watch my videos, and I appreciate all the information that you guys are sharing. I try to cipher through them to see like what should be the next logical step in this Gfriend journey of mine, which of course, like, there are things that I watch on the side, right? But you guys mentioned Fingertip was the next song and should be out and set to be aware that this is probably very different from like their school trilogy and like their first three comeback, I guess, albums and stuff. So I'm very curious to hear what it sounds like, because I can never go into a Gfriend song and expect, you know, too confidently. Like, I know that like they have that sound from their early days, like the Japanese sound style, which is very on brand for them. But seeing that they had like something like Mago and like Apple and the other stuff I've heard, it's very hard to just say, hey, this is what they're gonna sound like, you know. I try not to get too much into the storyline just because it can be overwhelming. You guys remember that when these songs came out, you maybe had like a couple months, maybe even half a month to really like deep dive and understand these. So I feel like if I try to like break out the pieces, it's gonna confuse me. So I'm just gonna enjoy the vibe and pick out what I can pick, and I will reference your comments for things that I may have missed, which I think you guys have been wonderful with doing that. So I know that some of you gave me some context. You all gave me some context in Fingertip in saying that this was like the start of an era where they did a lot of time travel, where they would be like an older or younger version of a member. But I didn't want to look too much into it in case it confused me. So we're just going to see what that's about. Oh yeah, the thing about the two Unas, Shinbi and Una, having the same name, and so they used each other for like the older and the younger version. So that was a very helpful tip, because I would have been confused as hell. Okay, so there are two different versions of each of them. They look so grown here. Oh! Okay! Bum, bum, bum. Wow! I'm loving the all black. They're all like, I'm a grown girl. That's super catchy. Tang Tang Tang, Fingertip, na 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 na. That's really good. And actually, although I was expecting like it to sound very different, I feel like it's like an extension of what they already do. Like, I don't feel it's that different from the school trilogy stuff or the Gfriend like usual sound. I guess I could understand maybe where after the school trilogy era and everything like that, maybe people were wanting something different. This is actually quite different, but I feel like it's an extension of that type of sound, you know, from the school trilogy. So it's actually not that far off, but it's very 80s and Daft Punk vibes, which is more mature, puts them in a more mature light, if that makes sense. Okay. bum, bum. Their outfits are so cute! You can tell a lot of groups don't do the whole like uniform outfits anymore. Like they're very like into making every individual stand out. And I love that Gfriend did both, where they had the uniformity, but they also had like individual scenes and individual like different like outfits to make them stand out. But at this point, like when you're that good, you don't really need to like make people stand out, because eventually people notice it, like your talent as individuals. So that's why I'm kind of proud of myself for like going through this part and ended up recognizing like who each member is without like going through a guide just yet. But yeah, right after this video, I'm gonna be doing the guide to Gfriend. So you guys, I'm very excited for that one. I'm just gonna say I hope it's not a lot of crack, like it's not crack related. Because, and here's why. My thing about crack videos is they're great, but it's better for fans or stans that have been like following the group for many years, because there's so many inside jokes that you might not get. And I'm saying this as a army, because when I watch other reactors that react to like BTS stuff, and I see that other army and like, hey, watch this like crack video, I'm like, ooh, I don't know if they're actually gonna get the context though. So it's not as enjoyable for the reactor as you who is a fan. So it's good to recommend, but I feel like those should really come like down the road when the person has like seen quite a few, you know, few different things for that. That was just a side comment, so. Tang Tang Tang. I love my short hair now. Ooh, dance break. Not with the pink gun. Okay, the damn butterfly again. Definitely did not expect that break in between the song. Why do I feel like I've seen that scene before? Where when I was stepping backwards and then she falls down. Where have I seen that before? I feel like I'm getting flashbacks. I'm like, am I losing my mind? Or have I seen this somewhere before? I know y'all say like the stories are very interrelated somehow. So you have to like, I think once I ever get caught up, I'm probably gonna like, oh my God, I remember seeing this here, seeing this there, but oh well. Was it Crossroads? Was it Crossroads or was it Apple? I mean, I know Apple, she fell, but I don't remember if Crossroads. I remember it was somebody that was where time, like the clock rewind backwards. I think it was Crossroads. If I'm wrong, let me know. Because that scene just looks so familiar to me. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Oh, that's like Orion, like the or the Big Dipper. Okay, nice. That was really, really good. I enjoyed like the music, the sound of it. If I'm completely honest, I don't think I understand like the storyline completely. I'm sure you guys are gonna break it out for me. I enjoyed the song. Now I'm trying to see. I feel like I just came up from watching Rough, like the live version and Ballad, and I feel like I'm still on the high from watching that. I almost feel like Fingertip is not bad, but it's not. I think out of all the songs I've listened before, it's not in my top list. If I were to like do a ranking, but it's not a bad song. Like I actually enjoyed the MV. So let's just check out the dance practice. I'm sure it's gonna be fun as well. Na, 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 fingertips, na, 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 na. I'm saying all this. I'm sure the song is gonna be stuck in my head now. That's what always happens. I tell you, like I would be singing and humming the same song the whole freaking week. Ooh, she's like, I love this intro though. This like Daft Punk style intro. She's like modern walk. Like they're just freaking floating at this point. Like I was trying to like watch someone. Like I think I was watching Omji, and then all of a sudden it's somebody else. I'm like, come on now, like if like I have my eyes have to keep up because I'm like they're just sliding throughout the room. I think I like Yuri in Blonde. Okay. Is it just me? I've noticed that like Cindy has a lot of center parts. Now I don't know if it's because she's like the main that she was like the dance leader or anything, but it's interesting like the dynamic. Like I just noticed that she has a lot of center parts in a lot of their songs and MVs, and that just kind of, you know, that's something I wanted to call out. They're so in sync. They're like so in sync. Fingertip. Okay. They're ending like those what's it called, the Bond girls. Fingertips. That was another fun song and fun dance practice. Like I said, if you didn't catch that, I think I'm gonna be watching the guide to Gfriend after this, so can't wait to record and release that for you guys. Hopefully it doesn't get blocked, but I think usually those subpar guides are made by fans or by a buddy, as you call it, so hopefully that one can be shared with you guys. Otherwise we'll have to figure out some other way to share it out. All right, if you enjoy this content, please consider liking and subscribing. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.